Alright, so we are finally to the point where we are going to start setting up our air compressor system, and I had ordered this MAXLINE Rapid Air system. I actually got this off eBay. I ordered some of the line clamps to go with it because, you know, this is kind of, I guess this is what you're supposed to enhance your kit with. So I'm hoping that with what came with this kit, I'll be able to set up a feed line to come out here, because I'm going to feed I have an overhead reel here that I'm going to have mounted, and I'm going to be mounting a tire machine inside, and I might drop another line over here on this far side, just, you know, in case I need something over here to tap off for air. I did have this Campbell and Hallsfield and regulator, so, you know, if I have a drop line, I can run that in. This is a little filter. It does seem to work pretty decent. They were on the cheap side. It's just stuff I had. If it's something where I can stick them in, or if I want to upgrade something, I might do that too. But right now, this is pretty much just going to be the unboxing for this system. So here we go. Let's see what they give us. Looks like they have everything inside of one box, and they have the line in here. Alright, so this is supposed to be 100 foot of this line. It looks really similar to a PEX tubing for like water and stuff. Maybe a close up, that way you can see. It's supposed to have a lining in there, a metal lining, which you can kind of see it here on the end. I'm assuming this is supposed to be here, but it fell off in shipping. No big deal. Alright, let's open up this box and see what they give us in here. Now this was the half inch, which, like I said, it's fine for what I need. I'm only, you know, it tells you what it's good up to as far as, you know, the flow rate, the SC square foot per meter, or whatever it ends up being. I'm not sure. I'm sure somebody will straighten me out. So it tells you in feet of length and how much, you know, you're actually going to be using. Most stuff, I think my air compressor only goes up to 10 or something like that, 11. So here's like your flaring tool. Here is a T, so you can split it. Comes with the cutoff tool here to cut the hose, which is really good. Help ease install. Looks like they give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 90s right there. These are the end fittings to go on the hose to convert it over. Here's one. That's a smaller size. I'm going to guess that's 1/2 inch. And then they give you 1 3/4. Maybe this is supposed to feed off your air compressor, which I think I'll need that. I think I have 3/4 line coming off of there. Not sure what they give you the O-rings for. I'll have to find that out. Now, looks like they give you an instruction of basically, you know, how to assemble this. So, that box out of the way. Now, inside here, I'm going to guess that these are the blocks they give you. So, they give you these blocks. I guess you come in and then you can put a valve out the bottom to drain it, and then you can come out the front. So there is 4 of these. And let's see here. We have 1, Alright, 3 of the same, 1 is different. We have 3 valves right here. And we have 1, 2, 3, there's 4 block offs, and then, you know, they give you these you can put in here to come out and then put a fitting on from what they're showing you here in the photo. And then you can hook an air line onto that if you want to, I'm guessing. Alright, no paste or Teflon tape. Coupler. You can couple it. So, now, okay, so they are using the T here, this as a T, to split the air going from the compressor. So, we'll have to figure out where we want to mount this. Basically, the way I'm going to run this air compressor is in the storeroom on the other side. So we'll come off, we'll actually run that filter. You should run it farther away from the compressor. It actually works out better. But that's kind of how they have it set up here. We'll just try it. You know, if we end up getting too much moisture down into our other spots, we will figure that out when the time comes. Now, so what I'll do is I'll put this block in there, and then that way I can split it in there, because I'm going to have one end come up and out and run over to feed the drop there. And I can always, you know, I have a T here. So when I come out of the line here, I can tee this off at the top, and I can run over here to this one and run over to another drop line and use one of these blocks. So that'll work out really well. And then this other one, it's going to go into the back. And I'll just put one of these at the back there, because I'm planning to actually install my tire machine over there also in the store area. So that'll be nice to have that set up. Looks like this is actually a really nice kit. We'll just open up the T. That way we can see what it looks like. Unscrew this, see what kind of a fitting is actually on here, what they show you. So, here we go. There's actually 2 O-rings in here. So you'll want to put this onto your hose, and then that goes onto the hose. That's your clamp ring. And then you'll slide your hose on and push this down, and then you tighten this up. And I'm sure that'll tighten up quite well. It might even, since that's a split ring, you might even be able to undo these and make them reusable if you wanted to. So I'm not quite sure, but that's a good possibility in case you decide you want to change something. But yeah, I mean, really nice system. I think this, I'll have to look this up. Now, here we go. I found this through a seller on eBay, which I think it was Speedway. And I believe it was right around 150 or 160 bucks. Like I said, it didn't come with, it did not come with the hose clamps here. And these clips, whatever you want to call them here, look pretty good. It looks like you can just run a Phillips head screw down through there. I'm not sure what they want you to use this for, but it's pretty much self-explanatory. Put it on the wall. It goes around the hose, holds it in place. So it'll actually be a really nice system once we start installing this. I'm gonna have to maybe order a couple more of these. I'm just gonna have to see how it's going to fit in. If I have to, I will. I mean, I think this is only a 10 clips. I wasn't sure how they were gonna work, so I'll probably have to order some more of those. But I mean, nice looking system. You know, it's your standard pipe thread. So, you know, this is gonna be a really easy install. A whole lot nicer. You should be able to install this in, you know, one time, not have to worry about any leaks. Basically, this is, I went with this MAXLINE system because of what it said it was rated for. 160 psi at 140 degrees, 200 at 73. You know, average temperature. You know, closer you get the compressor, it's going to be hotter. Farther away, it's going to be cooler. But, you know, normal temperature where I live is anywhere. I mean, we do have freezing, so you might as well say 32 degrees to, you know, we could have 90 degrees. So, you know, that could put it at 120 or 130 where the compressor is, especially if it's running. Usually I don't try to use it if it's too hot. So, it does tell you to use Teflon tape and then pipe sealing to prevent galling on the threads. Okay, so here we go. Here's what we needed to know for our clips. It tells you that it will expand and contract slightly with temperature changes, which is normally expected. And it says to use mounting clips every 3 feet. Use pressure test system before burial or closing up walls. Now, they tell you can do an in-wall setup, which if I would have looked into this before doing this, it would have been really nice because I could have just had one pop out here. I could have had one pop out over there. And I could have brought one over there when I was redoing my electrical, which would have made it really nice. But I don't have any problem seeing it. I'm just going to come out and I'll mount it across the top here. So I'll have to move everything off the top of this cabinet. But really nice system. We will have a video doing the install and firing it up and enjoying some air. So, till the next install. Thanks.